Hi everybody, it's me, Mike Celestino from laughingplace.com, and I'm going to do a little unboxing and review of these three fun Star Wars Nightlights. They're by Jasco, and they were nice enough to send them over to us to review. There's a Darth Vader one, there's a BB-8, and there's a Death Star. So we're here in my bathroom because I've got an eye-level outlet here. We're going to plug these in. I've already actually got one in there that makes the bat signal on the wall, but this Death Star here is going to project something up on the wall there as well. And then these, the fun Vader and BB-8 ones make all sorts of different colors and stuff. So we're going to check these out individually and talk about each one. Here we go. Okay, we're going to start with Darth Vader. I'm going to cut it open right here. And let's get in there. Unboxing, look at that. Okay, here's what Vader looks like outside of the box. Here's the back side. The bulb itself is attached to the plug and it can spin around. It's got a sensor here to tell the light whether it's light or dark in the room. And then it looks like the eye holes there and maybe the nose. No, the nose is just shiny chrome color paint. And then the eyes are transparent, so you'll be able to see the light through there. Let's plug him in. I'm going to take out the Batman one. We'll put in Vader. Then we'll turn out the light. Okay, and here's what Darth Vader looks like when the light is off. He kind of casts this cool red glow behind him in like a fan shape on the wall there behind him. And I didn't realize this, but also his like mouthpiece is transparent. So you can see these little slits that go along the mask on the helmet. And of course, like I said, you've got that nice red glow coming through the eye holes there. So that's very, actually, if I were a little kid, this might be a little creepy, right? Darth Vader is a scary guy to younger kids. So maybe this might be good for older kids who are into the villains, you know. There's a kind of the look from the side, from the front, going around there. Let's we'll turn the light back on and we'll get a closer look at what he looks like plugged in. Okay. There's Vader. And then one more time with the light off. Cool. Okay, next up is going to be BB-8, and I did want to show you the back here because there's some pictures of the other two that we didn't get. There's an R2-D2 one and a First Order Stormtrooper, so we don't have those two, but we did get BB-8, Darth Vader, and the Death Star, which is not pictured on this package. The BB-8 one does advertise that it's color changing. It has 3 color modes: high, low, soft white, high/low, soft white, color changing, and a solid color select. Cycle through all colors or select your favorites. And there it says BB-8 Color Select LED Nightlight by Disney. There's another look at the back. Let's cut them open. Okay, there's what BB-8 looks like outside of the packaging. A little different from Vader in that the plug is a little higher up on the structure of BB-8 there. There's also a button on the bottom here, and then there's the detector the light detector that'll tell it to turn on. So we're gonna pop Vader out of the outlet there. Then this one came with a little like protector to cover the plug, and then we'll plug him in on the wall here. Let's see. Yeah, there he goes. And we'll turn off the light. Alright, here's BB-8 with the lights off and his light on. It looks like his body, the ball part of his body, gets pretty much fully illuminated there. It kind of almost gives the illusion that he's complete. You know, this is only half of the sphere that makes up BB-8's ball area body, but the light for some reason makes the illusion that you can think he's entirely present there in 3D. And then the dome is not really illuminated too much by the light. You do get some light cast up there that you can actually see his head, his dome, but it's not lit up in the same way that the body is. But still very cool. And then the cool additional feature that BB-8 offers is that you can press this button here on the bottom to change the brightness. That made it a little dimmer. And then, oh, the next one is just glowing red. So you got a nice, eerie, creepy, evil BB-8. Okay, so now actually this setting that I've got on now, it's going to rotate through all the different colors that he can make. Now it's like a yellowish green. Let's see what's next here. This is kind of going to a darker green color. Then it's going to kind of an aqua blue. And, oh, like a deep blue, very deep color blue. And then back to kind of a dim, regular, well, actually this is like almost kind of a pink. Maybe it might not be showing up in the exact colors that I'm seeing on the camera here, but now we're in red mode again. Okay, so that cycled through all the colors. That was cool. And then if we press it again, oh, actually are there two buttons? No. Okay, so here's what's happening is I'm pressing the button and it'll cycle through. You can either have it on dim, there's dim mode. This is the cycle mode. We'll rotate through all the different colors, I believe. Yeah, there it goes. And then if I press it again, it goes to each individual color. So there's red, there's a kind of the light green, the pinkish, there's the deeper green, the blue, and yellow, pink, and back to a regular kind of BB-8. And then you got the very bright BB-8. This is probably going to be more appropriate for the much younger kids who are Star Wars fans in your family. BB-8 is a much friendlier character, of course, than the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader. And it's a nice, bright, soft glow of a light. Let's turn the light on. We'll get a close-up look of BB-8 with the room illuminated. There's the dome, there's the body, there's the whole thing, and lights off one more time. There we go. BB-8. Okay, then finally we've got the Death Star one, and this is the one I'm most excited about, and I saved the best for last. Here's the front of the box. It says it projects an image on the ceiling, wall, or floor. Disney Projectables Death Star, actual projected image. This is what it's going to look like. Vader and an Imperial Stormtrooper and the Death Star and a TIE Fighter. He's got his lightsaber ignited there. Here's the side. Here's the top. And here's the back. The back says it's a Death Star projectable nightlight. Light sensing on at dusk, off at dawn. Globe tilts up and down. And then recommended for use in a completely dark room. Long-lasting image life, approximately 750 hours. Here's other ones that we didn't get. Okay, so this is a BB-8 projectable one that we didn't get. That's different from the BB-8 that we've got there on the wall. There's also a TIE Fighter projectable. So let's open this bad boy up. That just pops out right like that. The flap opens up. We didn't have to cut anything. And there it is. Okay, this is what it looks like outside of the package. There's a little tab here that says, for maximum image life, unplug when not in use. That's a good tip because that Batman one we've got has been getting dimmer and dimmer. Let's take a look at the Death Star there. He's got a whole bunch of holes in him. There's the laser area, array, or whatever they call that. There's a And then there's just a plug in the back, and you can spin it like that, so it tilts up and down. We're going to pop out BB-8 here. The casing comes off, and then you unplug the light from the outlet, and the Death Star is just going to go right there where BB-8 was. We'll point it up a tiny bit there, and we'll turn off the light. Okay, this is the image projected by the Death Star on the wall. Pretty much just that image we saw in the box, and it's represented pretty crisp and clearly. There's also some, I'm not sure if this is going to show up in the video, but there's also some kind of a star field effect around it that are very, very dim looking lights kind of going all around the room. They actually might be too dim for my camera to pick them up, but they are cool. It does make a cool effect. And then, like I said, you have this image that we saw on the box. Let's see if we can get it in focus there again. There we go. So you got Vader and the 2 stormtroopers and the TIE fighters and the Death Star and the lightsaber. And then here's what the Death Star looks like that's actually projecting that image. And the image is coming right out of that laser array. And you can see, actually here, you can see better the smaller light effects that are coming out of these pores, those holes in the side of the sphere of the Death Star. And that's actually pretty cool. And it almost kind of looks like a disco ball effect there. So that's pretty neat. And like it said, you can move this up and down. And this is what's happening to the image on the wall when I move the Death Star up and down. So this might be like the middle range one, like I'd say like ages like 6 through 8, between BB-8 and Darth Vader. This is certainly the one that we're going to keep plugged in here, I think. It's very cool looking. I really like it quite a bit. It makes a pretty neat effect. And then you've got the neat projected image on the wall there. It's cool to have up during parties. You have people over and they come in and enter the bathroom, and there's a cool image being projected on the wall. We had the bat symbol for a while, but bat signal, it's getting too dim. It's been fading. So it's time to switch it out, I think. And we're going to have the Death Star and the Empire. Okay, and that's the Star Wars Nightlights from Jasco, and officially licensed by Disney, of course. They're all pretty cool. My personal favorite, of course, was the Death Star, but Vader is very, like, eerie, and again, recommended for probably older children, and BB-8 for younger children, and it does have that cool color-changing feature. I did want to read you the prices, because they sent us an email with the prices in them. We've got BB-8 at $14.99, the Death Star is $17.99, and then Darth Vader is $9.99. So I'll put a link where you can go buy them in the description below. You can also go read my full written review on laughingplace.com. Thank you so much for watching. This is Mike Celestino, and may the Force be with you.